Hello everyone and welcome once again to MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you, and I'm Mohit Jain, your host, your dost, and today again in the ghost mode with actual question asked at Wipro Elite National Level Talent Hunt examination conducted on 29 Jan 2021 in all the three slots at 9:30, 12:30 and 3:30. To start with, all the slots starts late because of some technical issue whatsoever, but exams were conducted smoothly. So I would be discussing few questions which were asked in numerical ability, and those questions were again as in like MCAT questions were easy. And few things was I've seen questions being repeated at MCAT. MCAT I've conducted an examination few months ago with the, I wonder it was with the CTS, I think Cognizant maybe, and on few screens we have seen at least 4 to 5 questions from that particular examination. So they are repeating everything, and I've released a 45 questions set previously to this a day before, and few questions were also there from that particular video. So the link of that video is there in the description. Please also go through it if you are planning to sit on 30th Jan, and I hope that these questions you will find it on your screen tomorrow itself. So majority of the question were like mixed data sufficiency question was there, from profit and loss, permutation, combination, probability, SIRS, indices. Questions were there, ratio, proportion, averages. I missed out with some time and work and time speed question because I didn't find any question from time and work and time speed distance. But there, so let's see every question I'll put in on your screen, and you please try to do it in 30 seconds. After that, we'll solve it in quick time, real time solution. 16 questions, 16 minutes was the deal out there, but here we'll try to solve many questions. So let's begin this show, and best wishes to those who are watching, those who are solving, and those who are planning to sit in the coming days. So let's begin now. Okay, the first question to start with data sufficiency, and we know the drill for the data sufficiency, what it is. A question was there, what is the area of the top of the table, and we need to find whether the two statements are sufficient enough to answer this or not. Statement 1 says that top of the table is rectangular in shape. Okay, we can't find the area. Statement 2 says the length of the top of the table is 35 centimeter. Only with the statement 2 we can't find the area. Even if we combine these two, we know that it is rectangular and the length is 35, but we don't know the width. That means we won't be able to find the area, and hence we will be marking on none of the statement are sufficient enough to answer this particular question. Next one, what is the monthly salary of Raghu? Statement 1 says the salary of Raghu and his brother are in the ratio 5:6. Okay, with this we can't answer what is the salary of Raghu. Statement 2 says the salary of Raghu's brother is 32,000 per month. With this statement alone also we won't be able to answer this. But if we combine these two, you would be able to find the answer, like what is the salary of Raghu. That means both statements together are required to answer this particular question. Okay, moving on. One more question from data sufficiency I found on the screen. The salaries of A and B are in the ratio 2:3. What is the salary of A? Okay, salary of A is 2/5 of the total. The salary of B is 6,000. Okay, with this we can easily find what is the salary of A. If salary of B is known, statement 1 alone is sufficient. The total salary of A and B is 15,000. With this piece of information also we can find the salary of A. That means statement 2 alone is also sufficient. That means both are sufficient alone in itself to give us the answer. Both statement 1 alone and statement 2 alone is sufficient enough to give us the answer. So Three data sufficiency question one after another I've shown you with three different set of answers. Please do practice more. You might get something like this because a question of data sufficiency was there in all screens. A shopkeeper offers buy one free one offer at a t-shirt marked at rupees 2400. That means you buy one, that means you are paying how much? Paying only 2400 and you are getting two t-shirts. If after a sale the shopkeeper earns a profit of 33.33%, that is one third, then what is the actual price of the t-shirt? So let the actual price of the t-shirt is X. That means cost price to the shopkeeper would be 2X plus his profit is 2X by 3. This should be equals to the total recovery he had. Total recovery he had is 2400. That means 6 and 2 is 8. 8x by 3 is 2400. If we solve this, we'll get x equals to 900. That means price of one t-shirt is rupees 900. Or if we are using calculator, it is one third. One third is the profit. That means sales price should be 4/3. 2400 equals 4/3. If we do, then we can find that it is coming at 1800. That must be the cost price of two t-shirts. If you divide this by 2, you will also get 900. So whatever method you want to use, do it in 1 minute. In an annual sale, there is a flat discount of 40% on all items. This is the MCAT repeat question. MCAT repeat question. Komal bought a pair of jeans for 480. That means 480 is only 60% of something. So how much is 100%? 480 by 60 into 100, 8 times. That will give us 800. Then what is the level price of the jeans? 800. We can also see if 800 is the level price, 40% discount is 320. That will give us 480. So level price of the jeans is rupees 800. And 3 to 4 questions we have seen from number system, basically from LCM, HCF, divisibility rule, unit digit. I'll take up all questions one by one. And do this along with me. The product of two numbers is 2208. If LCM is this, what is the HCF? We know that product of two numbers is given by their LCM into HCF. That means HCF equals product of two number 2208 divided by LCM, that is 552. It will go 4 times. That means HCF is 4. If we know the property, we can do this in no time. One more question from different screen on LCM and SCF. The LCM SCF of two numbers is 2970 and 30 respectively. Prime factors of the product of the two numbers. We know that product of the two numbers is LCM into SCF. 2970 into 30. We just need to find that how many prime numbers are there in this particular thing. 2970, if I divide by 9, it would be 27. 9 times 90. Sorry, 330. 3 times is 27. Sorry for that. 3 again will give 110. So we have 11 and 10. And here we have 3 into 2 into 5. So this is 3 cube into 11 into 2 into 5. So prime numbers which we get is 2, 3, 5 and 11. So prime factors of the product of two number is 2, 3, 5 and 11. Or we can write this as 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 2 into 11 to the power 1. These are the prime factors of the product of these two numbers. A question from simple interest and a related aspect, maybe like GP you can say, because GP is very closely related to mean proportion and compounding interest also. We find these kind of questions on all screens, so I picked a few questions which we should do. A, B, C are such that B is the simple interest on A and C is the simple interest on B for the same period and at the same rate of interest. That means B is equals to A into RT by 100 and C is equals to B into RT by 100. What is the relationship between A, B and C? From here we'll get B by A is RT by 100 which is equals to C by B, which is also equals to RT by 100. So a B by A is equals to C by B, or B square is equals to AC. That was in option 3 on the screen. So that also gives us an instant that actually ABC are in GP. ABC are in GP. 2 to 3 questions per screen. At least 2 questions were there from permutation combination being in digits or different kind of arrangements. So I've selected few 4-5 questions from PC and we'll do it right now. The permutation and combination of ABCD taken 3 at a time. Simple permutation means 4p3, that would be equals to factorial 4, that is 24, and combination would be 4c3, that is equals to 4. So answers would be 24, 4, the primary knowledge of permutation and combination formula to solve this question. Okay, one more question from permutation combination. I think this is from combination. In an examination, a candidate is required to answer 5 questions in all from 2 sections having 5 questions each. What is the total number of ways in which a candidate can select the questions, provided that at least 2 questions need to be attempted from each section? That means only 2 ways it can be done, 2, 3 and 3, 2. So it should be 5C2 into 5C3 for the first one, and 5C3 into 5C2 for the second one. 5C2 is 5 into 4 by 2, that is 10, same is 5C3. So this is 100 and this is also 100. So total number of selection would be 200. The number of 5-digit odd number that can be made out of the digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 such that no digits are repeated. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last digit should be either 1, 3 or 5. So we have 3 options for this place. And now one digit is when being placed at the last spot, we are left with 4 digits. Now 4 places can be arranged in 4p 4 ways. That is factorial 4, 24. So total number of numbers that we can form is 24 into 3, that is 72. Please revise the normal permutation combination. Our question, 2 questions, 1 to 2 questions from permutation combination on all screen were there. From a deck of 52 cards, 4 cards are to be selected, and 4 cards are to be selected, and it should be a spade, 1 card, and one card should be of a spade and another card should be of hearts. So how many spades cards do we have? We have 13 spades cards. Let's select one out of it. And heart is also 13. Let's select one out of it. Now we are left with 50 cards. If we have selected 2 cards, now we are left with 50 cards because other 2 cards can be of any deck. So from 50, we'll select the remaining 2. So there should be 13 into 13 into 50 C2, which is 13 square into 50 C2, that features in option 1 on the screen. What is the probability? A question from probability was there on all screen. Again, the probability, please go through it, and simple questions from probability. What is the probability of making an even number of 4 digits using digit 1, 2, 3, 4 without repeating? So how many total number of 4 digits we can have? 4p4, that is 24. And out of this, how many would be even? For a number to be an even number, the last digit should be either 2 or 4. So the remaining 3 places would be filled up in 3p 3 ways, that is factorial 3 6 ways, and the last 2 places would be filled up in 2 ways. So total we will have 12 even numbers of 4 digits. So required probability is favorable cases by total cases, that is half. A question from combined ratio. The total profit of rupees 36,000 is to be distributed among Rajesh, Sailesh and Rajiv such that Rajesh and Sailesh will get a amount in the ratio 5:4 and Sailesh and Rajiv will get in the ratio of 8:9. So if we'll combine this, the combined ratio would be 10:8:9. Now what is the share of Rajiv? See, how to do combined ratio, you people must be knowing that. I'm trying to make this Sailesh part same in both the ratios and then we'll calculate it. So it can be also like this: 5, 4, 8, 9. It would be 4, it would be 8, then it would be a long, lengthy process. So it's better to make this 8. This will be 10. The combined ratio is 10:8:9. What is the share of Rajiv? Rajiv's share is 9 by 9 plus 8 is 17 and 10 is 27. That is 1/3. 1/3 of the total. That will be 12,000. So Rajiv's share is rupees 12,000. A quiz has one multiple choice question with answer choices A, B or C and two true and false question. What is the probability of answering all three questions correctly by guessing? So it's a question of probability, fine, but it is an independent event. It would be probability of A into probability of B into probability of C. So what is the probability that the first question, which is the multiple choice question, would be answered correctly is 1/3 because we have three choices, and the second one is the true and false one. The chances are half that it would be correct, and again for the third one chances are half that it would be correct. So the combined probability is 1/4 into 3 is 12. So 1/12 is the probability of answering all three questions correctly by guessing. So here I think let's take a small break of 30, 40, 50, 60 or 1 minute, and do come back again, take breathe, have water, come back, and we will see that what happens on other screens on other part of the day, and we will solve few more questions on numerical ability. And I'll welcome back after a short break, and whatever you have seen in the break is of a really very importance. Like once you're through with this aptitude test, in the cognitive round a psychometric test would be there. So please also go through all the different psychometric tests which we have prepared for you, so that you know that what different kind of question would be asked. The link for all the videos, the link for the playlist of EIQ is there in the description. Please go through it. Now, as we know that the bifurcation of the paper was like, first the verbal round was there, 22 questions, then reasoning round, they've asked 14 questions, then was the cons round with 16 questions. Then code, 2 codes were there, and then there was an essay writing. I'm not interested in these two. That's not my cup of tea. So talking about the verbal was quite easy. Few RCs were there and error correction. Word meanings, lot of word meaning were there. Phrases. And in reasoning, question from direction sense, coding, decoding, blood relation, data sufficiency, statement conclusion, statement inferences, statement assumptions. 1 or 2, 3 questions were there like this. Coding, decoding, 2 questions. This one, and blood relation, 2 questions. So altogether 14 questions from reasoning were there, and they were from like easy to medium, not as difficult. The difficult part was that you need to complete that in 14 minutes. You need to complete this in 16 minutes. You know that quant part is also easy, but you need to do it in 16 minutes. And the most difficult part was you cannot go back. You cannot go back to the previous question. So once you are done, you are done. You cannot go back and check, or if you have skipped, you have skipped. So please stay cool when you are solving these questions. When you are taking tests, you need to be actually very cool. And believe me, you would be able to do it. So let's see another set of questions what we have seen on the screen, and let's solve along with me. I know we all would be able to do it, and these are actually easy questions. Don't panic. The only thing is that when we have like a question there and we know that we need to do it in 60 seconds, we start losing our cool. So please stay calm and do solve these questions. Varun is guessing which of the two hands holds a coin. So okay, either this hand will hold a coin, or this hand will not hold a coin, something like that. That means the chances that you would be able to guess is half, because only one of the hand would be holding the coin. What is the probability that Varun guesses correctly 3 times in a row? First is half, second is also half, third is also half. 1/8 is the answer. What is the unit digit? Now, again, a question from number system. As I've said that out of 16 questions, at least 3 questions we have seen from number system on any screen. What is the unit digit? And it's quite simple. 1 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 3, 4 to the power 4, 5 to the power 5, plus 6 to the power 6. 1 to the power 1, last digit is 1. 2 square is 4, 3 cube is 27, 7. 4 to the power 4, large digit would be 6, because 4 is square, large digit is 6. 5, any power large digit is 5. 6, any power large digit is 6. This is something which we should know. So 12, 19 and 20 gone. 5 plus 4 is 9. So large digit of this entire expression is 9. Go through it. Go through number system, SCF, LCM, large digit, unit digit, and then remainder, divisibility rule, bases, radix. Questions are asked on these topics. A number, as I was discussing about that, divisibility question is asked. So this is a divisibility question. A number 4, 5, 6 and an asterisk 8, 5 is completely divisible by 3. Now, when a number is divisible by 3, when sum of digits are divisible by 3. Smallest whole number digit that can be placed in place of asterisk. So we just need to add up. 8, 5 is 13. 13 when divided, or 13 plus 6, 19, and this is 24, 28. So if I add 2 to this, this will become 30, which is divisible by 3. So the smallest value would be 2. Or you can also do like this, start deleting or dividing. 8, 5, 13, remainder is 1, 7, remainder 1, then 6 gone, then 4, what should be, remainder is 1. With 1, what should be added to this so that it become divisible by 3? That is 2. 2 is the answer. Again, a question from number system. Which, okay, please, I'm giving you 15-20 seconds time. Please go through it. Okay, shall we start then? Okay, thank you. Which number should be multiplied by 43? 43 is a prime number, so that it will have 3 prime factor. Okay, 43. If I multiply 2, then I'll have only 2. I cannot take 1 as the prime factor because 1 is not a prime number. So don't take 1 here because then it would be wrong. You can't take 3 even. If you take 6, it would be 43 into 2 into 3. Then we have 3 prime factors for 43 into 6. Option is 6 and not 2 or 3. Don't get confused with 2 and 3. I've seen many people doing marking on 2 because they say that 1 is there, 43 is there, 2 is there. But mind is 1 is not a prime number. That is not a prime factor. What is the value of, okay, simplification question on every single screen? One question on simplification was there and they were quite easy, but you just need to make a note and keep solving it. 5 to the power minus 2 into 10 to the power minus 4 is divided by 2 to the power minus 5 into 5 to the power minus 6. So this is actually 1 by 5 square into 1 by 10 is 5 into 2, and this would be 1 by 2 to the power 5 and 5 to the power 6. So we are left with 2, 5, 4, 5, 2 is 5, 6 gone, left with 2, 2 is the answer. Please practice the simplification. Those were there on each screen. Again a simplification question. 2 to the power 2n minus 1 equals 1 upon 8 to the power n minus 3. Then find the value of n. Okay, 8 is 2 cube. 2 cube. So this would be written as 2 to the power minus 3 into n minus 3. If bases are same, I can equate the powers. 2n minus 1 is minus 3n plus 9. 5n equals to 10. Value of n is equals to 2. Let's move on. The population of a town 3 years ago, I'm standing here, 3 years ago was B. And the population of the town 3 years from now would be C. This is 3 year, this is 3 year. What is the current population? Now, this is an application. If it grow at the same rate, then this is just an application and nothing else. If you are here and your movement left to right both are same number of same period and same rate, then this middle value is nothing but mean proportion of end values, because these would be in GP, isn't it? So mean proportion of B into C is root over BC. Or if you take this as X, then the rate between B and X should be same between C and X. That means B by X should be equals to X by C. You'll get X square equals B into C. Then X will be also equals to B into C root over. If you have watched my previous marathon 45 question Wipro Elite NTH 2021, which we have done a day before, the link is there in the description. Please go through it. This question was there, this question was there in that particular video, which was published a day before examination on 28th. How many liters of 90% solution to be mixed with 75% solution to get a 78% solution? I'll use my rule 6 butterfly, and that would be it. This is 12 and this difference is 3. So ratio is 1:4. 30 liters need to be divided in the ratio of 1:4. This would be 1/5 of 30, that is 6 liters. So how much 90% solution need to be mixed? 6 liters is the answer. Use this rule 6 butterfly, and just like asking you go through that 45 questions. Today we have got at least 6 to 7 questions from that exact question, believe me. So do it. Minus 3.4 is a number on a real number line. If we subtract 1 from this number, we'll reach to minus 4.4. The new number will be farther from the origin then minus 3.4, or closer to the origin then minus 3.4? Obviously it would be farther from the origin then minus 3.4. These kind of questions we have seen 2 or 3 questions on each screen, 2 questions at least, like, which are actually confusing people. So be calm, cool, composed, and solve these kind of questions. Okay, the next one is also from number system. As said that lot of different type of questions were asked from number system, and on each screen 1 or 2 questions were there, so there is no harm practicing this. What is the value of 10101 base 2 when converted into decimal? And we know the drill that from left to right we need to multiply with the powers of 2. 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, and 2 to the power 4. 2 to the power 4 is 16, 16 into 1 is 16, plus this will be 0. 2 to the power 4 into 1 is 4, plus this will be 0. 2 to the power 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, and this is 21. So 21 is in base 10, and that is the answer. And one of the option was 20 also. Please mind it, 2 to the power 0 is 1. Please don't. See, that's a normal error we might do. So a word of caution is fine. Don't feel like, and for an easy question I'm saying all these things. Please be calm, composed, and you would be able to do each and every question, believe me. Okay, again from simplification, what is the value of x if 8 to the power minus 1 into x is equals to minus 4 to the power of minus 1? So this is x by 8 equals minus 1 by 4. So x would be equals to minus 2. And the options were given 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2, and something like this. So answer would be minus 2. Now again a question, an exact question from our marathon series, exact question which we have seen on the screen today. Hens, eggs, and days sum. 50 hens can give 200 eggs in 2 days. Then in how many days will 20 hens give 400 eggs? And I've asked you to do this with help of time and work concept, where hens are M, E is the work, and D is the time. We can use the masala formula, M1 T1 by W1 equals M2 T2 by W2. So 50 into 2 by 200 equals 20 into x by 400. This is 100, this is half, then this is 200, so it is 10. X is equals to 10. So in how many days will 20 hens give 400 eggs? And our answer is 10. Again, the link is there in the description. What I'll suggest you is go through these questions. No harm. Those 45 questions, you will get it whenever you will write Wipro exams. I think this is an MCAT favorite. I've seen this in MCAT exam before. Rahul can finish 1/5 of his homework in 1 hour. Rahul, 1/5, 1 hour. That means full work in 5 into 1, 5 hours. Neha can finish 3/7 in 1 hour, 30 minutes. That means full work in 10.5 by 3. That is 3.5 hours. That means 3 hours, 30 minutes. Ria can finish 3/4 of her homework in 3 hours, 30 minutes. Means 3.5. So full work in 714 by 3. That is 42 by 3. If all of them start their homework at 12 noon and can go to play as soon as they finish their homework, so all of 3 will go together when they have finished their homework. And since R, that is Rahul, is taking 5 hours, this is less than 5 hours, then this is less than 5 hours, they can only go out together at 5 hours from 12 noon. So 5 hours from 12 noon is 5 p.m. But when they can start to play, if they take a break at 3:30 p.m. for 30 minutes. They've taken break also, so we are adding 34 minutes. So they can start, all three of them can start playing together at 5:30 p.m. The largest capacity cylinder that can accurately fill 3 tanks of capacity 98, 182 and 266 liters each is of capacity what? Again, a question from number system, a simple HCF is what we are looking out for, isn't it? So 98 is 2 into 49, that is into 7 into 7. 182, 2 into 91, 91 is 7 into 13. So we are getting this. 2 into 133. 133 when divided by 7, 7 and 63, 9. 19. So this is 2 into 7 into 19. So HCF is 2 into 7, that is 14. So the largest capacity cylinder which can accurately fill these 3 tanks would be 14 liters, that is in option C. Write 582 by 7 in a mixed fraction form. Just divide 582 by 7. 7 into 8 is 56. 22, 3 times 21 and 1. So 582 by 7 is 83, 1 by 7. Okay. So whatever number is given, just divide and convert into a mixed fraction form, a whole number and a fraction part. That is the answer. That's it. Thank you everyone for participating. You have taken out time and you have seen that what different kind of questions were asked today on 29th Jan in Wipro National Level Talent Hunt, and these questions were easy. And who was the villain here? Time was the villain only. So we need to be cool, calm, composed, and we would be able to solve 22 plus 14 plus 16, that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 52 questions in straight 1 hour. That's simple, we can do it. But do practice this. Links of all the videos are there in the description, and you have gone through this also. I hope that tomorrow or whenever you will write an Wipro test in this particular season, you will end up getting these kind of question itself. So do practice and practice well and do well. On this note, I'll see you soon, and you know that I'll see you, and I'll see you very soon. Every night nowadays at 9 or 9:30 I'm coming, and we are doing something related to what's happening in the placement scenario right now, job market right now, and I'm majorly associated with it, with you people. So yes, first thing first, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do that, because that is the only thing which you can give it to us in written, isn't it? And itna to banta hai. So on this note, I'm Mohit Jain signing off from MJ's Maths and Stats. That's MJ Magic Studio to you, and believe me, magic happens. I'll see you soon. Thank you everyone.